Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode on your favorite channel, Be the True Reach. Today, we'll be taking the first part of the the eight integrities of business, aka popularly known as the B&I triangle. If this is your first time here, please go ahead and subscribe and share this video when you're done watching so others can watch it. Thank you. So the first part today we'll be treating is leadership. Leadership. I'm not going to bore us with the plenty definition of leadership. We have numerous definitions, influencing people to pursue a goal or influencing people to take action, and there's so much in leadership. I'm going to talk about the attributes. I'm going to talk about the attributes of leadership so that we understand it to the bone, what leadership really is. First and foremost, I like to say leadership is not a popularity contest. Leadership is not a popularity contest. When I think of popularity contest, I mean a leader is not a leader so that he or she will be liked. No, it's not a popularity contest. It is not okay. I want everybody I'm leading or everybody who is following to like me. Examine the true leaders. True leaders. If you're a Christian, examine Christ. Examine people like Moses, David. True leaders. And in the world, look for leaders around you. Look for people who inspire leadership. Because it is not a popularity contest. What leadership does is it inspires you to become a leader. It inspires leadership. Leadership is not motivation. It does not make you a motivational minister. No. It inspires. Motivation juggle you with a few things, make you feel a little bit, butterflies in the belly, and you go out. And once the butterfly is off or they die in the belly, everything is gone. No. You learn from the examples of a leader and want to follow. That is inspiring you. So for the fact leadership is not a popularity contest, don't expect that as a leader, your followers, all of them must like you. No. Because the 3 tiers of leadership, the steps. First one, mission. Then team before individual. So a leader is loyal and subject and obeys and follows his mission first. The mission. Why he was made the leader. The mission, what he's supposed to achieve or she is supposed to achieve. We'll be talking about mission here very soon. That's going to be the third integrity we'll be dealing with. So we understand what a mission really is. So, a subject obeys, the mission is first. Before the team, then you now come to the leader himself, the individual. Mission is always number one. So, if your team is not in line with the mission or are not going in line with the mission, as a leader, you might have to act. Yes, you have to act. Let me put it that way. So in acting, you might lose a team. Yes, or team members. In doing the right thing. In doing the right thing. Yeah, they say managers do what is right. Leaders do the right thing. So as a leader, again, you're not a manager. The leader takes the hard decisions. If any member is not in line with the mission, I repeat, you have to act. So that is where you need to understand it is not a popularity contest. It is not about your team liking you. No, it is about achieving the mission first. Let me give you an example. A friend organizes a party, okay? And during the party, one of his friends gets drunk and is about to go home and wants to drive. And the friend says, "No, you can't drive, you're drunk." And he says, "No, I can drive. I dey drive when I drunk past this one safe. Give me my keys." He picks up his keys and is going. And the other friend goes after him and says, "You can't go." It ends up in a brawl, in a wrestle. And the friend who organized the party, who is sane, who is very okay, collects the keys, calls a cab and says, "Enter the vehicle." Now, 3 days after, the person that they collected his keys from to save his life is angry. He treated me like a child. Like saying that today I start to drink. And some of his friends, they are like, "Oga, you went too far. You went too far. Why did you have to wrestle him to collect his key? You would have left him." No. A manager will leave him to go. A leader will make sure, because the mission is to save that team's life, that guy's life. So he is now the team. You understand? The leader, his individual integrity, that's why individual is on the bottom. He now has command. People, his friends are not talking to him again because he did everything he could to save the other friend's life by collecting his keys, by making sure he gets a cab for him and for him not to drive. Now the friend is saved. Now let's put that one in the team box. He's angry. He treated me like a child. Like saying that today I started to drink. I even started to drive before I'm safe. But you might have plenty of reasons. But he just played the leadership role. Bam. And leaders are not born, like people say. He's a born leader. No, you're not born. No. You learn the skill. There is no skill you can't learn, even leadership. And one of the things that can teach you more than the classroom what leadership really is actually playing the role of a leader by taking on more and more and more responsibility, more and more responsibilities. So if they say don't volunteer for anything, you don't volunteer, you don't take charge, nothing is ever in your control, you're never at the helm of anything, you never become a leader. But when you volunteer yourself for free, that's why it's called volunteer, because it must not be paid. And you say, "You know what, I'll take charge of this department, I'll take charge of that." That is where you can learn leadership. That's the best way to learn leadership. Every other thing, even sitting in front of this thing watching me, you are only taking head knowledge down. Yes, the best way to practice leadership is to be a leader. Take responsibilities. It might not be fun. Yes, a lot of your team members might not like you. After all, Jesus lost over how many disciples in one day? Just because he spoke the fact, the truth. When he cleared them, say, "Na food and I can't shop here. Not be food I can't give on. I came for something better." And that was it. The remaining is 12. The rest vanished. So, if you're a leader and you are wanting to be the smiley face in the room, you need to think again. The mission is number one. So, my leaders out there, start taking responsibility. Yes, start doing the right thing. Start taking responsibility. Remember, it is mission, team, individual. Yes. Thank you very much for watching this video.